Hey Virgo. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Pentacles. And this is a card of balance. And it's a card of giving and receiving. So, there are times in our lives when we need help from others. And then there are times when we can be of assistance to other people. And this doesn't have to be um, just money, giving to charity or something like that. There are many different ways that we can help other people. We can help them with our wisdom, with our time, with our energy, and things like that. So it's a nice card to just look and see where you may be of assistance, but also be a gracious receiver. People like to help out because it feels good, to help other people. So if you're, be open to allowing people to help you. Don't rob them of that experience because you have a hard time taking compliments. I mean, that's one of the biggest ones. Someone says, "Oh, your hair looks nice." And then they're like, "Oh, really? I hate it. I don't know." And you go off in this whole monologue, and it's like the person, I'm sure, sincerely thinks that your hair looks good. Just say thank you. That's all you need to do, and that's, I was that person. I could not take a compliment, and it's just obnoxious. So it's just like, all you have to do is thank you so much. End of story. Okay, someone needed to hear that. You have this. You're the first. You're the ninth sign I'm doing, and this is the first time this High Priestess has come out. So I think it's significant for you guys. This is telling you to trust your intuition, to really, I would even say for some of you, consider taking a psychic development class. It's super fun. To really honor that gut feeling, to really learn to trust yourself, learn to trust that intuition. It's trying to tell you something. And I find like the things that sort of pop up and we instantly are like, "Oh, that won't work." Like, say it's a business idea. "Oh, no one will want that. I can't make that happen. That won't work." Whatever like pops up and you instantly, your negative self-talk tries to push down, like that's probably the thing you really need to think about and and meditate on, or really dust off and take out and really give some consideration, because life's too short and it's probably something that you really are interested in. And even if the exact way you had started thinking about it couldn't work, it doesn't mean it can work in some other fashion. I see some of you teaching or helping. This is going back to that Six of Pentacles, maybe working with kids. Remember that whether you realize it or not, you may be a role model for other people. And this is especially hard for young adults. I think for teenagers, because at that age, you're still teenagers and you're still supposed to be kind of focused on yourself, and that's just where you are in the development. So it's hard to realize that, to take time out, or to realize that that younger sister, that younger person may be looking up to you, and just a few kind words or a little bit of time spent with someone that looks up to you can make a huge difference and impact in their life. And at the same point, not taking that 1 minute, or that being thoughtful about it, can really hurt someone that looks up to you. So if you're going to be, so just think about your actions are important, and you never know who they're going to influence. So be a good role model, be a good teacher, and sometimes the most important gift you can give is a little bit of your time and kindness to someone. There is one area in your life where you've waited long enough for something to happen, and it's time. It's time to if you've been waiting to take action on something, it's time to take action. But if you are the one that have been waiting for someone else to take action, it's time to cut your losses. It's time to stop waiting. If you're waiting for someone like romantic, like maybe they said they're gonna call you, or waiting for a relationship to see if it's going to turn into something, like it's not. Like they're not truly interested, or they'd be there. So it's time to move on. And any situation that's become stressful or a burden, it's time to look for a different alternative. There's no reason to stay. I mean, yeah, you think, sure, if you're in college and you're finishing college and it's stressing you out, but you have one more semester, year, it's like, yeah, okay, you have to. But if it's like, and you're just like, oh, I don't want to do it, that type of situation. But if it is like keeping you up at night in tears, I don't think I want to do this, then, and that's where that's coming up. Then, you may need to make some tough choices. Maybe you're not in the right career path. Maybe you're not studying the right thing. Just because something's hard and scary, it doesn't mean you should necessarily battle through if it's truly not what you want to do. Maybe you're figuring out that maybe a trade school is something. This is a artisan, a craftsmanship. You can go to school for pottery, artistic things. There are different alternative ways to learn. So I don't know, that was important for someone. And not everyone learns the same way. Okay, so not everyone has the same learning style. So if some of you are a teacher in some capacity, to keep an open mind. My son's super dyslexic. He does not learn the same way. You cannot force him just to read for 10 hours a day and think it's going to, quote unquote, fix him. It's just not. You're not going to force someone in a wheelchair if you just sit him in front of those stairs and say, walk up those stairs, that they're all of a sudden going to be able to walk up it. So to think about that, people do have different styles, different learning styles. And sometimes if you feel like something isn't working, you've been patient, maybe you need to try a different approach. So that's another way to look at that. For some of you, I feel like, for some of you, someone's like turned their back on something. Here's the Temperance card. So in order to bring things back into balance, I think you do need to face something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's something that your intuition is saying, hey. They're like, the kid in the back of the class go, ooh, like raising their hand. It's like you're looking everywhere else. You don't want to deal with it. You don't want to call on them, but you have to call on them. You have to pay attention. And it's interesting though, once you do, it's like things move really fast. It's like you were stuck because you just didn't want to deal with something. You didn't want to acknowledge something or verbalize something. You didn't want to make it real because you just didn't want to deal with it. But then once you change your perspective about it and say, hey, I surrender. I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. I don't want to live here anymore. I don't want to stay in school anymore. I want to go to a different school. I don't want to, it's like balance comes back in once you face something. Maybe you need to face a romantic partner too. Although she looks kind of happy to see him. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's like you really love someone, but you've been fighting it just because you're afraid, and you're finally like surrendering to it. But But I think you're going to find people are more supportive than you realize, than you were worried about. But then, like, you can move forward finally. So once you sort of let that, whatever you've been holding back or not trying to, yeah, just not really dealing with, it's like, wow, that was, it's not bad, and now I'm able to move forward. Um, and this Four of Pentacles, like, I usually don't care for this card, but in this deck, this depiction, like, he's just solid. He is stable, and fours are about a solid foundation. So you have a solid foundation. You can get through this. It's not going to be as bad as you think. It's going to be really positive. And you are strong enough, and you're going to be able to move forward, and things are just going to get so much better for you once you sort of admit this thing you, for some reason, decided you're afraid to admit. On some level, maybe you think it's a failure, you think it's silly, maybe it doesn't conform to societal norms or something like that. But once you sort of give yourself permission to live authentically and surrender, just everything feels so much better, and you're able to just move forward really, really quickly and in a really positive way. Okay, thank you so much. Have a great month.